There's irritation without a target. Yeah. So I did already mention this, but these are reactions to not having anything being consumed or not being in a consumption mode. Irritation is very common. It makes you not want to be bothered. It makes you not want to talk to others. Irritation shows up in different ways, but it does make you irritated in whatever form not may manifest in your life. You'll be irritated. It makes you feel different ways, but irritation is common. And what irritation is unused attention with nowhere to go. You have all this attention, you usually stimulate it and put it wherever you usually do. But in this way, you don't have anywhere to put this attention. You're usually putting it anywhere else. So in this way, it makes you irritated. You don't know what to do with your attention. The next thing is restless without desire. It makes you not want anything. It makes you not want to ask for anything. And it really does expose how much desire was artificially generated. Because when there's not shit outside of you asking for your attention and consumption, and when you're not indulging in that shit, you're not gonna have a desire for anything. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounds goofy. Okay, and then there's low grade anxiety. Well, nothing that's just dependent on who you are, but this is where there's no clear worry scenario, but there's always a light tension to where like it feels like you're on edge, or you need to go buy some shit, or you need to go indulge in something, music, something to get this feeling off your chest. That's called a low grade anxiety. And it's not too common. Me personally, I didn't experience that too much, but some people do. It just depends on what your life is. That's also a common thing, though. Last point on this is that boredom stretches time. When you're not consuming, you get really bored. You ever just lay in bed for like 2 hours straight? No phone, no stimulation, no music, nothing at all, where you just listen to the world around you and sit in that boredom? That's uncommon. Not many people can do that or would be inclined to want to even do that shit no more. And that's why I say that boredom stretches time, because in the moments where I sit for 2 hours doing nothing at all, it always feels much longer than those 2 hours I was spent scrolling on TikTok or doing something that's stimulating. Stimulation compacts time, makes time feels like it's going faster. But when you're bored and you're not stimulating and indulging in that, time does move slower, or it gives that impression. And yes, that is the threshold. Most people cannot do that. Most people cannot make it to that point. Most cannot sit with themselves for longer than whatever the common time is. But most cannot sit with themselves and be bored without stimulation. So that is a threshold.